Welcome back. We're going to kick off the second hour filled with Me Chew Up. And let me introduce tonight's guest without further ado. We've been really looking forward to having him on the show. I personally love the way he writes. He's not only a poet, but also a singer-songwriter, a master of tone, and a truly talented artist. Isollomonn is with us tonight. Welcome, buddy. Yay! Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so who are you, sir? What's your name?
I'm Solomon. Nice to meet you, and thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's already been 3 years since the last time we met each other.
Yes, right. The radio show.
Yeah, no, right. I mean, what changed?
Maybe appearances.
Appearance, yeah, you grew your hair a
I've
little
got long
longer than
hair.
that. And this suits you really well. And me personally, I prefer this one over your previous style.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
I've seen several pictures of you.
Okay.
Course, yeah.
What about the color though? Was that your intention to change your color of the hair in brown?
I tried to, but now it's turned out as a yellow and brown, but it was sort of green, sadly.
I mean, the gradation looks amazing on you, I gotta say.
Thank you. I think I lost my colors right now.
You're gonna get used to
Can
it.
you see this? I mainly some 뿌리 염색. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
dying
So you
my
gotta
hair.
bleach his roots
bleach.
of the hair real quick. Anyway, the last time we met, from what I recall, you sang a song by John Legend, yes?
Yeah, right. That
With the song
was,
called All of Me.
All of Me. Right.
Yeah, that was the song. And I remember I really liked that version from you.
Thank you so much.
So,
You mean like?
for the good old
Oh my
days' sake,
gosh,
can you
okay.
briefly sing a line of that song?
All right, I'll try.
Okay.
What would I do without your smile, drying me and in you kicking me out? Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so... Is that right? Yeah.
I love that.
Been a really long time.
And you sound a whole lot more mature now compared to 3 years ago. Back then, you kind of had this nervous look on your face when you were performing. But now, as a veteran artist like yourself, I really love that relaxed and calm look on your face when you perform.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's the point. I feel much better than before.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anyway, a lot of our listeners may be surprised to see him speaking in English. And you know what's even more surprising is that he is fluent in English because he taught himself.
Hey.
So where did you learn how to speak English like that?
No. I think, with that huge compliment, really grateful for that. But I really think that much good. So I just think I can do just.
You just can do?
Yes, I can do.
You just can speak English?
Yeah, I can. It's
But,
like.
but there must be a couple of things you did to learn how to speak English, yes?
Sorry for everything. Sorry.
What?
My bad.
Where'd you get the accent from, by the way?
By a movie, maybe.
Movie?
Uh-huh.
What kind of movie did you enjoy back
That
in the
was romantic comedy. You've heard about, like, Notting Hill?
days? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hugh Grant.
Okay,
I've
thank
got an
you.
accent by him.
Wow, interesting.
Known as an, RP accent.
Okay. Yeah, so your tip or advice for learning English effectively is watch a lot of movie, I assume.
To be honest, I think if there is a person who want to get be more influent, they have to do everything what they can do. People they don't really do something and just always curious and wondering about how to be better. So if you guys have some chance to think, then just do whatever it is, I think. How do you think?
That wasn't an answer that I was expecting to hear from this dude.
You never find any kind of shortcut.
You know what? I asked you to share some tips on how to learn how to speak English fluently.
Yeah.
But instead, you talked about what's going on behind people's brain.
Yeah, right.
The people who want to learn how to speak English fluently.
In our mind.
Yeah. So, what's the actual tip?
Actual tip.
Yeah.
Just no ideas. Do it.
Just do it.
Just do.
Just try to speak English as much as possible.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Anyway, you're also a published poet, yes?
Sadly, it doesn't. That's just a normal, essay book.
But it's still
It's
considered a
sort of.
published author.
Yeah. I did it, but a bit of difference,
Interesting. So, as a poet and a singer yourself, how are these two sides of Isolomon different?
There are lots of similarities in it. But if I want to be as a poet, and then I can be a poet, and if I just put myself on like writing fields and singing fields, I can stay there. I think that's all.
Okay, so similar in general.
Yeah.
The only difference is what you do in that field, right?
What I choose.
Okay, thank you so much. Anyway, how did you get to release your first essay anyway?
I don't know, just like...
It just happened naturally? The publishing company contacted you?
That's the one. It just happened. Very, very naturally.
I mean, no wonder, because you've been uploading quite a lot of commentaries on your Instagram, yes?
Yes,
for a long
I did.
period of time. Maybe that's the reason they contacted you in the first place.
You saw it?
Duh. Dude, I follow you on Instagram. And every time I turn Instagram on, you are like the first person I see every day.
Writing things.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, we are joined by a lot of... Oh my God, I forgot the name of the fans. They had this 4-lettered name. Monians. Yes, Monians.
Yes.
Why do I find it so hard to remember that name? It should be so simple and easy. Well, before we continue on, do you want to read any comments on YouTube live chat?
Live chat. Okay. 벨리타님 피부가 왜 이렇게 예뻐졌을까요?
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is your skin glowing? Okay.
Right.
Why?
Because I put some makeup on my face,
That was a very realistic answer, but thank you so much for being honest. All right, and want to read another one?
And Bahar says, the British accent I missed on radio.
Oh, okay, Bahar. Now you get your reward.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Anyway, Solomon, next week marks the start of the Lunar New Year holiday.
Yes, right.
So how are you planning to spend it?
My plan, I haven't decided yet, but I may stay at my hometown from Daegu.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty far from Seoul, by the way. How long does it take for you to get there?
Maybe like 100 days.
What?
By walking. Yeah. Maybe.
Wow.
But for me, like 30 days.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, but you
It's
must
already
be taking a car or something, right? You're not going to literally walk down there.
Maybe like 3 hours by car.
Wow. No.
What's your plan on to Luna, like the holidays?
You asked me about my plans? No, I don't have anything lined up yet.
Oh my gosh.
Perhaps going to be working on something, maybe visiting my father's place or something like that.
Same here.
Okay. Is there anything in specific you're looking forward to about Lunar New Year?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Totally nothing.
Let me ask you this tricky question then.
Okay.
So, every Lunar New Year holiday, I don't know if it happens in other cultures, but in Korean culture, we get asked with ridiculous or rhetorical questions like, when are you getting married? Or, when are you going to have an actual job? Something like that.
Yeah.
So,
right.
what's the most ridiculous question you heard from your family members?
My family members, they didn't really ask me of those questions, I think.
Really? What did they ask you then?
Just, you want to have some lunch or like?
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that should be that is what a family should look like instead of asking weird questions.
Thank you. Yeah. They didn't really ask me before.
Okay. Thank you so much. Anyway, do you want to share any goals for this year, 2025?
2025.
Yeah.
New Year's resolution. Nothing.
What? You're just gonna go with the flow?
Exactly.
Like how you've been living your life?
Yeah, exactly.
Let
go
the
with
gust
flow.
of wind take you to wherever its intention leads.
Yeah. In a huge sweep of thing. I just want to have my own regular album maybe on this year. Yeah. That's it.
And nothing else?
Yeah, I haven't decided.
Wow.
So what about you? You have any like specific plan on this year?
No, nothing.
Yeah, same. That's the one.
But the difference is our position. I'm here as a
Oh,
host.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I have every right to ask you that question.
My bad. Sorry. I'll
Nah,
do my
just
best.
kidding.
I'll do my
I'm
best.
just messing with you, man. All right, anyway, thank you so much for coming to the show. And now let's talk about your new mini, 손바닥을 뒤집듯, as if you're flipping your palm.
Yeah.
So could you introduce what this album is about?
Okay. This album is an autobiographical collection of stories. So when I first moved to Seoul and settled into a neighborhood, that I wanted to capture those like the emotions and experience when I was in that and passing through.
Wow.
So I think like expressing those moments in the song and make an album, that would be the, how do I say, it's a quiet, authentic and genuine and valuable like things to do that I can. So yeah.
So short,
that's
this
why.
album speaks about your album, life.
Right. Sort of my life.
Okay. I mean, let's speak a little bit about the cover art. I'm looking at it right now, and is this the picture from when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Wow, this is adorable. I mean, you already got that pose.
Yeah, that was 1994.
1994.
When I was 1 year.
What? And you managed to pull off a pose like this at 1?
Yeah.
Guys, allow me to demonstrate what I'm seeing right now. At the age of 1, as a infant who just started walking, he's literally putting up this pose in front of the camera that goes, I mean...
Yeah, right. Look at me. Everybody.
Who taught you that pose?
I taught myself, I think.
What?
I don't know. I was born with that pose.
Interesting. I mean, do you still remember who took this picture?
Sorry?
Do you still remember who took this picture?
No, never.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, who's this person standing behind you then?
My sister.
Okay. And this was when she was...
She was 3 years old.
Okay.
We were quite young then, huh?
Interesting. Time
Yeah.
flies, right?
Time
I mean,
flies.
who would have known us to grow up to be 33 years old and 35 years old?
Hey.
Yeah?
It's a sad story. Forget about it.
Anyway, thank you so much. So, when I went through the list of the songs included in this album, I saw 6 tracks total, right?
Yeah.
So, let's go through each and every one of them. What's track number 1?
Track number 1 is a dreamy. Okay, I should see my the name of
Description,
it. Dreamy Down.
Dreaming Down.
Dreamy Down.
Dreamy Down.
Yeah.
In Korean, it's called Mongjung.
Mongjung, right?
Okay, so what is the song about?
Mongjung?
Yeah.
Dreamy Down. When I write before, like waking up, then I was in that some other places.
Okay.
You know, kind of like a dream, but I was still like dreaming of my, today and my future.
Oh.
It's this sort of vibe.
Oh,
What it has.
So you got your inspiration from when you were having a lucid dream.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I thought the commentaries you wrote on the description section of on the streaming platform, I thought it was quite interesting. So I brought in a translator version of it. First one, he wrote, "When waking up from a dream, I liked lingering between the reality that hadn't yet arrived and the dream I couldn't quite leave. In that void where neither expectations nor hope were needed, I laughed, cried, and felt joy. My world always began like that."
Wow. What a wonderful sentence.
I mean, I know, right? I thought this was beautiful, so I
my
couldn't help
God.
but to share it. So let's move on to the second one. What is the song?
The second song is a Praise of Youth.
Oh, okay. In Korean, it's called 청춘 예찬.
청춘 예찬.
Okay, so what is this song about?
청춘 예찬. 청춘 예찬. It celebrates the fleeting and finite youth, maybe.
Okay.
So, we live our lives constantly striving and putting an effort, but regardless of the, results.
Okay.
But they just like doing their best.
Okay.
So I just want to say the way it is it's a youth.
Okay.
So this is still wonderful and beautiful. We live in our youth period.
So basically, this song is a cheering message towards the people who striving to live through their youth, right?
Right.
Okay. Thank you so much. What about track number 3?
Number 3. Number
Yes.
3. Let me see.
It's
Don't
솔직한
be
건 바보야.
honest. Don't be honest, everybody. You got the point?
Why?
If you be honest, then people try to fool you and, bothering you and make you fun of,
Okay.
making fun of you.
I think I
So-
kind of know where you got this inspiration from.
I can't say that.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next one. What's track number 4?
Yeah, right. It's a title song. Who You Never Cried Before. 그렇게 잘 울지도 않던 당신이. Korean version. Yeah, right.
Okay, what is this song about?
The song, contains the most honest and raw emotions. So I felt at the time, some people are living their life, entire life, in where they were born. But while some people leave their hometown and settle down, leave and get something and achieve their goals. So the point that I wanted to do was create a song that many who have left their hometown, so even just once,
Okay.
yeah, maybe they could relate to. So I just wanted to make a song.
So
for
it's a
them.
consolation song for the people who left their hometown to pursue their
Yeah.
career or something.
Right. If
Okay.
including everything. If you went abroad,
Okay.
too.
Thank you. Now moving on to the next one, we got way back home 퇴근길.
Yeah. On my way back home.
Okay.
퇴근길. The waiters. On my way back home.
And what about the last track?
Last one was Tell Me a Kind Word.
Oh, tell me a
Yeah.
kind word. Okay, what is this about?
It's a very sad story, I think.
Okay.
Tell me a kind word. But people are trying to say, I just want to tell you of my mind, but it's covered with many scars and many shopping things. But my mind is not like that. I really want to say I love you and I like you. I just want you to be good and better person. But the way they do was in a way it could be harmful and could be bad. These kind of sort of emotions I put into the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you so much.
Please tell me a kind word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, when I first heard this song, I got my mind blown away by each and every one of the tracks. Not only because it sounded wonderful, but at the same time, the message he was trying to convey through this album really resonated with me.
Oh my God.
Even though we had nothing in common in
Yeah,
terms
right.
of how we lived through our life. And plus, what I really thought was really great about this album is I felt like you're finally speaking about yourself.
Oh yeah.
Through this album. And starting with this album, I assume there's going to be many more stories lined up about your personal life.
You got the point, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the one.
Okay.
Right. I just started, I think.
Okay. Good luck with your future. And with that, we are going to listen to this song right away and come back to speak a little more about this song. So I'm going to let you have some time to prepare for your live performance.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, everyone, we're about to listen to this song called 그렇게 잘 울지도 않던 당신이, You Who Never Cried Before by 이솔로몬. And it's going to be a live performance, and you guys are to share your opinions about this. 듣고 계시는 분들, 지금 이제 그렇게 잘 울지도 않던 당신이 라이브 들을 건데요. 감상평 많이 유튜브를 통해서 남겨주시면 감사드리겠습니다. Are you ready, sir?
100%.
Okay, let's go. This is 그렇게 잘 울지도 않던 당신이 You Who Never Cried Before by 이솔로몬 live in the studio. Enjoy.
낡은 달동네에서 차분하게 숨죽여 앉아 아무런 말도 할 수가 없어 소리 없이 오네 버스 창가에 앉아 흩날리는 낙엽을 보며 긴 대교 위를 차분히 넘어가면 한 계절이 가네 갈 길은 내가 걸어온 길 달라지는 건 없어도 멈춰서서 뒤를 돌아보면 돌아갈 길만 하네 빨갛게 물들어가네 한강 위로 저 해는 모자란 나처럼 발그레진 얼굴로 어린 날의 나처럼 갈 길은 내가 걸어온 길 분주한 서울에서 지쳐 잠이 들면 내일이 오겠지 안녕을 바라며
Yes, that was 그렇게 잘 울지도 않던 당신이.
잘 불렀다.
You Who Never Cried Before by 이솔로몬, and he literally managed to emotionally move me without even hitting any high notes with that song. And
right.
wow, it's just wow. All I can say for now is you finally sound like yourself, you know.
Thank you. Right,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, back in the days when you first made your official debut after the audition program, you kind of sounded, I mean, you were already a great singer yourself, but the song-wise, you were just a great performer back then. But now you sound like a legit artist
Oh, thank you.
who's also really good at singing as well. And I'm so happy to see him transcending into some
Oh my gosh.
much better figure as a
Right.
music. Wow, that was amazing. Anyway, let me quickly go through a couple comments on YouTube about the live performance. 이제 라이브 한번 그
Oh yeah.
you want to read any opinions
Okay.
about your performance on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrian says I can tell that he did a good job in writing that track.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did a whole lot
Yeah,
of better
thank you,
job
thank
than
you.
doing just a good job, Adrian. And
Youngjunam says the lyrics and melodies of this song resonate with us. Wow.
true.
Thank you.
No wonder you guys are a fan of him. Anyway, thank
Yeah,
you so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to read another one?
Can I read a Korean comment?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. 솔리남님께서 안녕을 바라며. Yeah, oh my God.
Okay, wishing her
Yeah.
well-being from this person from who goes by the name of, what was her name again? Solbi?
I'm sorry. What was it?
Something like Solbi.
솔윤이나.
All right.
솔윤이나.
Thank you so much. Anyway, with that, we are going to move on to the next part. And this time, we're going to play word card game.
What is it one?
Yes, it's that one.
Yeah, I see.
All you got to do is just fill in the blanks from the sentence that I'm going to give to you. All right, so the first one goes, when winter comes, this comes to mind. What you got there?
Winter song comes to mind.
Winter song. You got to show the answer towards the camera.
Winter song.
Winter
You see
song.
this?
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to come back to this later.
Yeah.
So 겨울이 되면 윈터송이 생각이 난다고 하네요. 겨울 노래.
Yes, right.
And the next one, the thing I always do before falling asleep is this. 잠들기 전에 꼭 하는 일은 이겁니다. What is that?
That is the nightcap.
What?
Nightcap.
What's a nightcap? Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to ask you this
Yeah.
question later. He said nightcap, nightcap이라고 하시는데
Nightcap.
이거 뭔지 이따 한번 와서 물어보겠습니다. Moving on to the third one. My sensitivity comes from this. 나의 감수성은 여기에서 나옵니다. What is that?
Imagination.
Imagination, yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
answer.
Thank you.
And, among the writings I've created, the one I love the most is this, and the sentence I hold dearest is this.
Yeah, love the most is the most recent one.
What?
And the sentence I hold dearest is the latest one.
Oh, latest one. Okay. So, what's the difference between the most recent one and the most latest one?
It's the same one.
It's basically this. 내가 쓴 글 중에 가장 마음에 드는 글은 최신 글이고
최신 글이고
그리고 가장 마음에 드는 문장도
가장 최근에 쓴
최근에 쓴 글. Alright, moving on to the next one. When I'm in a good mood, I tend to do this. 나는 기분이 좋으면 이걸 합니다. What do you do?
Yeah, when I'm in a good mood, I enjoy it.
Okay.
Literally, I
그냥
enjoy it.
즐긴다.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come back to this. The background picture or the wallpaper image on my cell phone is this picture.
Yeah, that is black, surrounded by trees.
Okay, black image.
Yeah, black
surrounded by
trees.
Okay. The next one. The happiest moment I've experienced while singing was this moment. 노래를 하면서 가장 행복했던 순간은 이 순간인데요.
Every time I do.
Oh, every time you do. You know what? How about we save this next one for later?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to the first one. All right. So, when winter comes, you said winter song comes to mind. But
Yeah.
don't you think it's a little too vague?
Yeah, but that was the all I can say.
So,
Yeah.
what do you mean by winter song? I mean,
Win-
there's like millions of winter songs out there that's available.
Yeah, right.
So,
Every tones of winter song come to me.
oh, so winter songs in general.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what's your favorite winter song then?
That was that one. Consequence of Love.
Consequence of Love.
Yeah.
Uh,
Gregory Porter, songwriter.
Okay, I'm not familiar with this song, but
Jazz vibe.
must be so good.
Mhm.
Alright, so in Korean, what's it called?
What is that?
Consequence of
뭐 사랑의 중요성이거나 결과거나.
by who? Once again,
Gregory Porter.
Gregory Porter.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, hard.
Thank you so much. Now moving on to the next one. What's nightcap? The thing I always do before falling asleep is nightcap.
Nightcap means that right before when you go to bed, like drinking something such as it could be a cup of tea and a cup of whiskey and a cup of things that you might drink. It's a
Really?
nightcap.
Is what you call a nightcap?
Yeah.
Interesting. So what do you drink before you go to bed?
It could be a tea, like Solomon's tea, you know?
No.
둥글레차. Solomon Silty. Solomon Silty. 둥글레차.
I think we've talked about this 3 years ago.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Now moving on to the next one. My sensitivity comes from my imagination.
Imagination.
So what's the last thing you imagined?
The last thing?
Yeah.
I need to check my note. Let me see.
I mean, you're such a huge fan of the latest whatever that you come up with, so there must be your latest imagination.
Or yeah, this one. You say this? Can you read it?
What?
In
수많은 문장이 나를 지나가도 What's this even supposed to
it's
mean?
out. 수많은 문장이 나를 지나가도 짓이긴 입술,
Huh?
짓이긴 입술에
어?
피가 무를 때까지의 인내와 오랜 기다림의 끝에 나는 한 줄의 응축된 문장을 남기리. It's a quiet,
Let me try to translate that real quick.
hard.
So, I am gonna leave this solid sentence after a long-awaited time full of patience until the time the blood of my lip that caused by the action of me biting on it dries. What is this supposed to mean?
I want to many sentences are like passing through in my head. So sometimes I can catch it and I can capture it, but many things are in my head. But in the end, all I just want to leave the only sentence is it might be only one sentence. I haven't decided, but I want to do.
You ever thought about keeping everything simple?
Yeah, I'm want to make it simple.
All right, thank you so much.
Imagination.
Wow. Moving on to the next one. I think I'm going to go with this. When I'm in a good mood, I enjoy the moment. What do you mean by enjoying the moment? Can you expand?
Enjoy. When people are like, when they feel good, then they can think like, do I have to do something? Like they usually do something, but I just want to do is, like if I feel good, okay, I'm good.
You get soaked into the moment.
I love it. Yeah.
So you're basically
I enjoy it.
enjoying the moment of
Right.
you enjoying the feeling of you being enjoyed.
Yeah, right. That's the one. Oh, wow, that was the hardest one for me
Interesting.
to
Okay.
translate it.
I mean,
Thank
it's
you,
kind of a
thank
narcissistic move to make, you know.
It could be. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So you don't do anything to enjoy the moment?
Yeah, I hate it.
What? You hate to do anything?
Yeah, I'm like, when I feel good, then that means that I have to find something out. So I hate this behavior. I just like want to feed it the way it is, the vibe.
No wonder
Like,
this dude
go with
is,
the flow, you know.
no wonder this dude is being called a poet. All right. Thank you. Now, moving on to the next one. The happiest moment I've experienced while singing was every moment when you're on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Right.
when's the last time you went on stage?
Stage was till the concert that was on December.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your solo concert.
yeah, that was.
Okay, what was so special about the show? Compared to your previous solo concerts.
There was a winter concert,
Yeah.
so there was worm. But you know, there was literally worm, filled with a worm.
So the venue was filled with warmth.
Oh my god, it's so
That
warm.
was something so special about
I
the
feel
show.
so good.
I mean, was there anything special you did to entertain the crowd who came through the show?
I prepared some like Christmas things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like such a, you know, how do I say? It's a, you know, things that trees and
Things to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Several.
So you
items.
installed Christmas tree on stage to celebrate Christmas, hey?
But I didn't. But yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
But
Then what did you
the
do?
Christmas vibe.
Okay, interesting.
I enjoyed my Christmas vibe.
So you sang
on
a
my
Christmas
concert
carol
too.
on that day, or?
Then
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
That's something
3 or
special
4,
you
yeah.
did. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's the one.
All right, now let's move on to the last one. To the fans who love my music, I want to say this. 내 노래를 좋아하는 팬분들 아니면 Monians들에게 이 말을 하고 싶습니다. What do you want to say to the Monians?
Love you with all my heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
마음을 담아 사랑합니다.
사랑을 표합니다.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Now we're going to listen to another song by 이솔로몬 and come back for more. We got 청춘 예찬, Praise of Youth. Enjoy and stay tuned. Welcome back. We just heard 청춘 예찬, Praise of Youth by 이솔로몬. Well, excuse me for almost smacking him during the previous song break is because of what he said to me. Sam, you know what I'm feeling right now? I feel very empty inside, yet I'm very full. Do you guys have any idea what that is? I'm like, what are you, in what language are you speaking? Like, speak either Korean or English for Christ's sake.
Yeah, right. It's hard to translate even. But that's what I feel.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing what's going on inside your mind. Anyway, now time for us to go through the questions from Monians.
Monians.
Yeah. We received a lot of questions today, so we're going to try to cover as many as possible. 자, 이제 질문 굉장히 많이 왔는데 하나씩 이제
좋습니다.
답변을 해볼 겁니다.
Can I say in Korean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, first speak in Korean and
Okay.
translate that into English.
Yeah.
All right, first one comes from 인경유. 안녕하세요. 10년 후 2035년에는 어디서 노래하고 있을지 생각해 보셨는지. 제 생각에는 해외일 것 같은데 참고로 저는 시카고 삽니다. 이곳에도 공연하는 날이 오기를 바래 봅니다. So can you picture yourself in 10 years from now on? Can you think of any place you're going to be performing in the future? I think it's going to be somewhere abroad. And for your information, I live in Chicago, and I hope you to perform in my town.
Yeah, that would be somewhere like abroad. I can feel it because I can see it. It sounds weird, but I can see my own future. So I will be there.
Wow.
On somewhere else. Maybe it might be abroad, including Chicago too.
Okay.
시카고를 포함해서 저는 그렇게 꿈꾼다기보다 어느 순간에서부턴 그냥 그렇게 제가 나아갈 길이 보여요. 근데 해외에 있을 거예요.
Wow,
네,
he
그럴 것
does know how
같아요.
he does know how to manifest things.
Right.
Good luck, all the best. And now moving on to the next one. It comes from 신향숙님.
신향숙님.
로모님 반가워요.
반갑습니다. 남자분이시구나.
아니 너무너무 보고 싶었는데
아.
이렇게라도 볼 수 있어서 엄청 좋아요. 콘서트나 팬미팅 계획 언제쯤 있을까요? 손바닥을 뒤집듯 실물 앨범은 언제쯤 나오나요?
Yeah.
알려주세요. Solomon, good to see you. I've been missing you for such a long time, and good to see you at the radio show. So when can we expect some sort of live gigs, like concert or fan meet and greet event? And when is the physical copy of 손바닥을 뒤집듯 is going to be released? Let me know from Shin Hyang-suk.
Oh my god. You guys gonna know maybe like in a couple of days of the exact date of my physical albums. And,
Okay.
And what was the prior one? The question artist?
First one, can we expect any concert or a fan meet and greet event anytime soon?
I haven't decided. 아직까지 계획한 건 없는데 근데 그도 그럴 것이 그 전 콘서트가 끝난 지 그 뭐 한 2-3주밖에 안 됐는데 그러지 않아요?
Yeah, if you think about it, the last time I threw my concert was only 2 weeks ago, so.
그렇지만 일단 생각은 해볼게요. 절대 한다는 말은 아니고.
Oh, so he will consider.
여러분도 잠깐 쉬세요. 저도 다른 걸 좀 준비해 볼게요.
Guys, Jesus, take a break for a sec.
제가 좋은 걸 준비해 볼 테니까 일단 조금 쉬어 보세요. 1월인데 벌써 그러면 너무 안 돼요.
Okay. Thank you. Now, moving on to the next one. It comes from Jasmine_Cake311. The message goes, 오랜만에 만난 솔로몬.
이분도 목소리가 낮으시네요.
반가워요.
반갑습니다.
바쁘겠지만
바쁘죠.
요즘 즐겨 하는 운동이 있나요? 운동도 열심히 하며
맞습니다.
건강 챙기길 바래요. So this message comes from Jasmine Cake 311 and it goes, Solomon, good to see you again. It's been a while. So I know you've been spending quite a busy days recently, but if there's a sport that you enjoy regularly, can you tell us what that is?
Oh yeah, I do go to the gym and like play a football game and running. Yeah.
So going on treadmill and playing soccer is two of your favorite sports.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you just like running in general.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what you do to enjoy the moment?
Yeah.
I thought you hate doing anything when you're enjoying the moment. See, that's the irony of being a human being.
I have no any excuse. I don't have any excuse because it's truly true. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
맞아요. 그래서
예?
축구하고
네.
그냥 헬스장 가고
Okay.
뭐 그게 다죠.
Okay.
다른 건 없습니다, 별로.
Alright,
근데
thank
살이
you
많이
so much.
빠졌죠. 제가 운동하는 습관이 생겼답니다.
Oh, wow. He built up a habit of working out regularly.
Yeah,
All right,
right.
thank you so much. Now, moving on to the next one. It comes from Chemin9378.
재밌나요?
It goes, 안녕하세요.
여자분이시네.
새해 첫 방송이고 해서
네.
너무 기대하고 있어요.
감사합니다.
손바닥 뒤집듯
네.
미니 앨범 노래 이야기와
네네.
라이브도 기대되고
아이고.
최근에 잡지 화보 사진 너무 멋있어요.
감사합니다.
사진 찍을 때
예.
사진 작가님이 찍고 싶은 포즈였는지 아니면 이솔로몬이 취하고 싶은 포즈였는지 궁금해요. 너무너무 숨 넘어가게 멋져서요.
철학적인데.
오늘은 또 얼마나 멋지실지 기대 만땅입니다. 초대해 주셔서 감사드리고 자주 뵐 수 있으면 참 좋겠습니다. Well, this message comes from Chemin9378 and it goes, I'm looking forward to all the stories you're about to share through this show about the recent album, and I'm looking forward to the live performance as well. And I saw the recent cover art back when you appeared in a magazine, and I thought the pose was really cool. Was the pose the intention from the photographer, or was it your intention?
The half of him and half of me.
Oh, okay.
The intentions came from that.
Do you still remember that pose?
뭐 빵 물고 막.
Mm-hmm. Can you try to replicate that looking at the camera? In 3, 2, 1.
잠깐만 너무 크다 이거. 이거 다른 걸로. Yeah. Yeah.
That was cute. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, moving on to the next one. JI_ILSLOM says, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
새해 복 많이 받으십시오.
손바닥을 뒤집듯 앨범 가장 신경 썼던 부분은 뭐였나요? 어떤 곡에 힘을 더 주셨나요? This next message comes from G_LSLOM and it goes, hello, first off, Happy New Year. And what were some of the things that you took care of the most when you were working on 손바닥을 뒤집듯, your recent album?
In my recent album, I've been I don't know. Well, I just try my best. So,
there must be one or two things that was quite memorable compared to other things happened during the process.
but
Eh?
I lead my days, in the best ways as much as I can do every single time.
Yes.
So regretful, and like the pleased one, I can't even like define and divide. So everything was tough, and everything was happy.
Thank you for a very empty yet full answer. That was a very wise statement you just made.
Sorry, this is a bad answer.
All right, moving on to the next one. It comes from catwalk underscore LSLM, and it says, you got any plans for Lunar New Year holiday? 설날 특별한 계획 있으신가요?
No. 없습니다.
Why did I expect something more than this?
진짜 없어요.
Yeah?
Yeah, genuinely.
Why
nothing.
don't you throw like an online fan meet and greet event during Lunar New Year holiday to talk to your fans through screen?
That's a quite, time-consuming work.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, but I usually do. But
Huh?
the last thing I've done was like December, the meat of December. It's already done, and it's only been like a couple of weeks later. So what do I do right now? I think you guys time to take a rest for a while. But I prepared something. But so like, don't in a hurry. Just like enjoy your life every day.
Wow.
I'll be here.
All right, thank you so much. Anyway,
Sorry
Solomon,
for bad answers.
thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been a very wonderful time or interview. Being able to interview you as a host of this show was a very honorable moment for me.
Thank you.
And hope you have a wonderful way back to your home.
Thank you.
And I'm going to send all the listeners with this last song called 퇴근길 On My Way Home by 이솔로몬 and call it a day. This has been your host, Samuel Hall, and thank you so much to all of the listeners for joining us tonight. Shall we say goodbye together by saying Happy New Year?
Oh, yeah.
All
Happy New
together.
Year.
In
All
3,
right.
2, 1. Happy New
New
Year.
Year.